Today we'll go over some social media terms because sometimes people will speak to us, our clients and colleagues, and we'll be speaking in somewhat different language, just like we're in a different world. Well, take it from me, I can relate to that, from the medical field, teaching foreign students, and now in social media marketing. I really need to know those social media terms. My name is Jerry. I'm Social Media Manager. I am your assertive associate in business and purposeful partner. Welcome to my channel. Well, these terms are not in particular order. Well, they just come around the entire process of social media management. Without further ado, let's begin.
Algorithm. An algorithm is a mathematical system used to solve problems and deliver results. In social media, an algorithm refers to a set of rules that help search engines to rank, filter, and organize search results and advertisements. Marketers are constantly vying to beat social media algorithms to improve their rank in social media ads and content placement. It determines how your contents will be prioritized and recognized. Clickbait. Clickbait in social media marketing terms refers to misleading or manipulative content, may it be an article, image, or video, that entices users to click on it. Clickbait is content that uses manipulative copy to convince users to click on it. Clickbait tends to rely on exaggeration and withholding information to push people into clicking. For example, an article with the headline, "Doctors hate him for using this one weird trick, but just says you should work out regularly," is considered a clickbait because it compels people to click it to learn more while being thin on actual content. Social networks like Facebook consider clickbait spammy and lower its reach accordingly. Chatbot. A chatbot is a form of artificial intelligence that simulates human-like interactions with customers via text messages or text-to-speech in social messaging apps. DM, direct message. A direct message is a private message between social media users that can only be seen by the sender and the recipient. Direct message. A direct message on social media is a private message sent directly to a user's inbox. DMs exist in contrast to public forms of interaction on social media, like commenting on an image or posting on a user's timeline. DM. Call to action. A call to action is a part of a marketing message that tries to convince an individual to carry out the desired action. Call to action, or CTA, is a marketing term that refers to the idea of prompting an immediate response or promoting an immediate sale. A CTA is about the words or phrases that are included in the advertising messages, sales scripts, web pages that motivate people to take action. The goal of CTAs is to encourage visitors to take a certain action immediately. Here are some CTAs, okay? Like, buy now, visit us today, find out more, sign up, start now, and a lot more. CTA. Proposal. A social media proposal is a document that outlines how your skills and subject matter knowledge will benefit prospective clients. It formalizes your ideas to your client. It's not a contract, though it can be if you want it to be. Proposal. Live streaming. Social media live streaming is a way of using eye-catching content to reach your audience on channels like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter in real time. Live streaming helps boost your brand's positioning in the newsfeed algorithms of channels. Live streaming. UGC, or user-generated content. User-generated content is any content in the form of text, videos, images, reviews, etc., created by consumers rather than brands. Marketers are using UGC on their social media accounts and websites as part of their social marketing strategy. Sharing UGC promotes authenticity, builds trust, and drives purchasing decisions from their own audience. UGC. Onboarding. Onboarding refers to the processes in which new hires are integrated into the organization. It includes activities that allow new employees to complete an initial new hire orientation process, as well as learn about the organization and its structure, culture, vision, mission, and values. Onboarding. Offboarding. Offboarding is the process that leads to the formal separation between an employee and a company through resignation, termination, or retirement. It encompasses all the decisions and processes that take place when an employee leaves. This may include transferring that employee's job's responsibilities. Offboarding. Niche marketing. Niche marketing is a highly targeted form of advertisement. With niche marketing, businesses promote their products and services to a small, specific, and well defined audience. Many organizations adopt this strategy to support an underserved population and reap the rewards of brand loyalty. To engage in niche marketing, companies must first understand their niche. Markets with a niche definition are subsets of larger markets with their own unique preferences and needs. For instance, the makeup sector is broad, but within that market, there's also makeup for problematic skin, for eye bags, for lipstick, makeup for professional artists, and so on. Niche marketing. Contract. A social media management contract is a legally binding agreement between a social media professional and their client. It describes exactly what social media services will be provided and protects the rights and interests of both parties. Social media contract. Retainer. What is a retainer in digital marketing? Well, a marketing retainer is an agreement between a client and an agency to work together for a set period of time on an ongoing basis. The agency reserves a set amount of time for the client per month at a set rate or a defined budget. Retainers are normally prepaid. Retainer. Freebies. Well, I love freebies. Freebies are those free materials that a user can obtain when entering a web page or when contacting a brand. The freebies can be seen both digitally and offline, both at events and large fairs. It is a way to take advantage of the attractiveness of the free and in this way enhance the attraction to a certain brand. What are they for? Well, freebies is a technique used by companies in order to attract consumers and thereby generate leads. In other words, it is about motivating them to buy products of the brand and become loyal to it. It can be considered a perfect example of word of mouth marketing, as users can come to recommend free products. It is, in short, to be a sample of how the company or brand wants to take care of its audience. It is also a way of welcoming those who are undecided when choosing or those who at some point were customers but who are not currently customers. Freebies. Ideal client. Well, an ideal client is somebody you really want to work with or somebody you have interest in. An ideal client is someone who finds the perfect solution to their problems or needs in the services or products that your company provides. The ideal client will be loyal to your company, frequently uses or buys your products or services, and is likely to recommend you to their friends and colleagues. For the ideal client. Account audit or audit. Well, a social media audit is the process of reviewing your business's metrics to assess growth, opportunities, and what can be done to improve your social presence. Audit. Lead. Well, a lead is any information someone shares that you can use to follow up with them. That includes names, email addresses, occupations, employers, or any other information that a social media user shares with you. That's a lead. Content pillars. So, what are content pillars? In the context of social media marketing, content pillars are a set of themes or topics that your brand can use to create posts. These themes, sometimes called buckets, are specific to your brand and should reflect the content that is most popular with your online audience. Content pillars. Infographic. An infographic is a graphic visual representation of data, information, or knowledge with the purpose of presenting information quickly and explicitly. So basically, infographics can be helpful in almost any industry. In marketing, infographics can be used to increase engagement and to enhance brand awareness. In order to create an infographic outline, start with establishing the key points of your content. Then think about the title, subtitles, facts, and in the end, consider the length of your key points. Infographic. ROI, or return on investment. Well, ROI is a quality metric used to determine an investment's validity and assess the variety of different ventures. ROI aims to calculate explicitly the amount of return on a single investment compared to the cost of the investment. ROI. Online traffic. Well, what is online traffic and how do we generate traffic online? Web traffic is the number of web users who visit a website. Since the mid 1990s, it has represented the biggest portion of internet traffic. Web traffic is determined by the number of visitors as well as the number of pages they visit. These visits are called sessions. This is how an online business measures its effectiveness at attracting an audience. Each person who clicks on a website is recorded as a visit or a session. Well, a great way to measure social media return of investment is to monitor how much social traffic comes from each social media channel and how many goals are achieved thanks to those visits.
Well, that's all for today. If you find this video very useful, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hasta la próxima vez. Until next time.